Hello, this is David Jenkins, La Plata Town Council member from Ward 4. I will be your host for this podcast titled La Plata Ward 4 Update, providing updates about the La Plata Town Council meetings, issues affecting you as residents, and other related activities. I've also started a La Plata Ward 4 video update, which are short videos about specific projects and issues, and have been posted to my Facebook page, facebook.com/djenkinslp Town Council Ward 4 /. These videos are also posted to the app or the website called Nextdoor, www.nextdoor.com/newsfeed. A little background, the Town Council has their work sessions each month on the second and third Tuesday, and then we have our business meeting on the fourth Tuesday. All meetings start at 6 p.m., and now the Town Council work sessions and business meetings are now hybrid. That is, you can attend in person or virtually. Each agenda provides a link to attend virtually using the Microsoft Teams platform. Meeting agendas can be accessed to the town website, www.townlaplata.org. And please note, all meetings are recorded, so you can view them later at your leisure. So now let's get started with our latest update. Hi, and welcome again to this latest episode of the Plata Ward 4 Update Podcast. This is David Jenkins, the Plata Town Council member from Ward 4, and your host for this podcast. Please also note that I also post companion videos on my Facebook page. This address is David M. Jenkins, La Plata Town Council Ward 4. This episode is about a joint Town Planning Commission Town Council meeting that was held on Tuesday, October the 4th. The purpose of this joint meeting was to provide an update of various transportation projects and other initiatives that are being used to implement the town's comprehensive plan. Specifically, goal number 16, continue to make La Plata a very walkable community. This update was provided by Jamie Kendrick, a planner, traffic engineer from Mead Hunt, which is the town's transportation traffic consulting firm. Please note you can also view a video of this meeting on YouTube. Just search for the Town of La Plata and you'll be able to watch the full meeting. Now, the source of this information I'm going to provide is from the agenda material from this meeting. Please go to the town website, www.townlaplata.org. Go to the lower left and click Meeting Agendas, and then look for the calendar and October 4th, 2022, and you'll be able to access the agenda materials. So let me just go through a brief summary of each project and initiative. The first is Radio Station Road Side Path. Please note that I posted a video on this project on April the 6th, 2022. This is a hiker-biker pathway that'll extend from St. Charles Parkway, Rosebrook Road south along Radio Station Road, which is a county road, and then access or connect with the existing hiker-biker trail in front of Agricopia, then link up with Charles Street, a state highway, and then go all the way down Charles Street to the new intersection where Pine Grove, Heritage Grove is, and then provide sidewalk access into Willow Lane. So that project is now has completed 60% of the design, and we hope, or the traffic consultant hopes to complete that design and submit it to State Highway Administration by the end of November of this year. And then based upon that review and their comments and any revisions, we then hope to submit our construction plans by late May of 2023. The current cost for the project for construction is between $1.3 and $1.5 million, which is slightly less than the previous or original estimate. The town then will be seeking additional matching funds for the construction, and we hope to apply for those grants this spring. And then if things go according to plan, construction could start in the spring of 2024. The next project is Charles Street Flashing Beacons. Again, this is a state highway, and we've been working with the state for additional safety for pedestrians crossing Charles Street. So as of now, the state is looking to implement or construct 2 flashing pedestrian beacons at 2 locations, one at Charles Street and Oak Avenue and Charles Street in front of the hospital. Design has been completed, and the right-of-way information has been provided to the State Highway Administration. Construction is anticipated to begin in the spring of 2023. The design of the beacons was funded to the state by the town. However, the State Highway Administration will be funding construction of these 2 beacons. The next project is Washington Avenue sidewalks. Please note again that Washington Avenue is a county-owned and maintained street or road. The county has included in their capital improvements program $75,000 for a feasibility study for sidewalks along Washington Avenue. And this is intended to be a partnership approach or project between the town and the county. And meetings have already started as well. Please note that this is somewhat of a difficult project, as you may know, given the right-of-way width is somewhat narrow. Specifically, it's only 30 feet of right-of-way between Maryland 6 and to the north to Hawthorne Drive, and then it does expand out to 50 feet between Hawthorne Drive and going north to Rosewick Road. Other additional challenges include adjacent trees, streams, and other encroachments within the right-of-way. So this will require extensive coordination and public outreach to our citizens and homeowners. The next project is Charles Street, known as Maryland 6, again, a state highway. The state, in their FY23 Capital Transportation Program, has allocated $11.4 million for different safety and streetscape improvements. At this time, we do not have the specifics of what that may look like, but we will be coordinating with them and hope to have a partnership process where we can engage our citizens and the business community. So the limits of these improvements along Charles Street would be from Willow Lane down to US 301. The project anticipates a 6-year program with engineering and right-of-way during fiscal year 2024 through fiscal year 2026, and then actual construction beginning with utilities relocation and then construction sometime in fiscal year 2027 and 2028. So while the good news is the state has recognized the need for improvements in this corridor, unfortunately, the bad news is the money is not necessarily coming soon, but it is at least in the state's budget. So that's good news for us and for our residents. Our planning staff has been working on what is called an Adequate Public Facilities Ordinance, APF ordinance. They have begun drafting this new ordinance and are close to a final draft, which will then be submitted to our town attorney for legal review prior to the introduction to the town council for review and hopefully approval. This ordinance, this Adequate Public Facilities Ordinance, is patterned after the county's existing APF ordinance. It provides standards for development in providing public facilities as a result from properties being developed, whether they be residential or commercial. The primary focus is traffic impact studies, and this is an important tool that can be used and will be used by the planning staff and the planning commission in their work in reviewing the various development plans now and in the future. Let's now turn to the next project, which is called Pine Ridge, previously known as Heritage Green. As you may recall, as part of that project, they are required and have completed a traffic impact study. But also part of that is that they have to update their report as the project advances. They have completed the most recent traffic impact analysis update, and based upon that analysis, they seem to be able, or the traffic needs do warrant now a traffic or close to be providing a traffic signal at Willow Lane and Charles Street, where the new entrance will access into Charles Street. At our last town council meeting, there was a consensus that we draft a letter and send it to State Highway Administration to install the traffic signal sooner than originally planned to accommodate this future traffic. So stay tuned for that update as well in the future. Finally, a project that's in the county but affects us as residents is Maryland 488 and the intersection with Radio Station Road. Again, please note that Radio Station Road is a county road. So the state has informed the county and us that they are currently planning to install a traffic signal and other related safety and capacity improvements by about a year from now. This will be coordinated with us, and there may be some cost sharing between ourselves, Charles County, and the Maryland Department of Transportation, State Highway Administration. However, it would be my hope as an individual council member that perhaps a roundabout should be considered for this intersection. This seems to be a good location and perhaps an opportunity as well. Please note that at one time a roundabout was proposed by the county and was in their capital improvements program. So again, this was a brief summary of the transportation project and initiatives that are being used to implement a portion of our comprehensive plan to make La Plata a more walkable community. I felt, and I think the council members think, this was a very productive session with good discussions and many good questions. And I would hope that there would be additional joint planning commission town council meetings to discuss transportation issues and related planning issues affecting the town. So I hope to see those more in the future. So in closing, please enjoy this great fall weather, particularly after all the rain we had last week. Please continue to keep the Florida hurricane victims in our thoughts and prayers. Thanks again for listening, and email me with your questions and comments at djenkins@townoflaplata.org. Thank you. This concludes the latest La Plata Town Council Ward 4 update. I hope you find this podcast informative and useful. So let me know what you think. I look forward to speaking to you again and listening to your questions and concerns. To reach me, my email address is djenkins@townoflaplata.org, or my cell phone number is 301-263-3471. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.